What's up, guys? So I just got done with the swim. So if my eyes look shot and I keep blinking, that's why, because they're filled with chlorine. But I've wanted to make this video for about a week or two now. So I decided I might as well go and finally make it right now. So I want to talk about stress. And today, we hear all the time that stress is bad for us. And I agree. I do think that stress is bad. I don't think it's good to be stressed out all the time. I don't think it is always good to be operating in a high stressed state. However, I want to say that stress can be a good signal. It can show that you're doing a lot. It can show that you have a lot on your plate. And sometimes, yeah, you might have a little bit too much, but it can signal that you are headed in the right direction and doing the right things. Because if you're doing a lot, if you're working towards a lot, if you're working towards something great, something greater than what most people are working towards, then there's going to be times when you are stressed. So basically, I don't really have like a direct message about this, and I'm not going to sit here and say that stress is good, and I'm not going to sit here and say if you aren't stressed out, then you're not working hard enough, because I don't believe that either one of those are true. But I just want to say that stress can be a good signal, but you shouldn't be stressed all the time. But it is good to be stressed from time to time, because that's going to push you to work harder, and it might even push you to try to find peace in other areas of your life. Personally, when I feel a little bit stressed out, more stressed out than normal, I know that I need to pray more. I know that I need to, well, I've been going to church every week, but if I wasn't going to church, I would, if I was inconsistently going to church, feeling stressed would make me go. It would make me go into adoration when the doors of the church are open. This is just me. Like, this is me because I believe in God. I worship God, and I would be going to church and praying more, because stress to me would be a signal that, oh, maybe my relationship with God isn't as good right now. I'm not feeling peace when I should be. Let me talk to God. Let me take my problems to God. Um, so stress can be a good reminder. It also will remind me to meditate. It will remind me to, maybe take a walk. Like, I don't go for walks too often, but honestly, sometimes when I'm a little bit stressed out and I don't have time to work out, I'll go for like a little walk, or I'll walk a little bit extra around campus rather than going straight to my car and going home. I might like walk around a little bit. Or sometimes I'll just go to the gym and walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes if I don't have a ton of time. And I might just watch a YouTube video. Or honestly, sometimes just do it in silence, just be with my thoughts. Um, yeah. And feeling stress could be a signal for me too, to maybe tidy up my room, tidy up my area, like ensure that my like I'm organized in all areas of my life. Because that's something that we need to be aware of sometimes. If your operation is a mess, then you're going to be a mess. Like, if your space is a mess, your operation is going to be a mess. And you need to be clean. You need to be in order. Sometimes I let my car get a little bit messy. It's a area where I get stressed. So when I feel stressed out, I make sure that my car is clean, because it helps me. So basically, I know I'm kind of just yapping, but stress can be a signal in our lives to focus on something, to remove something, to add something, to get better at something, to spend more time doing a certain thing and not doing another thing. So use stress as a signal. And I just want to say, like, don't listen to everybody who says, "Oh, it's bad to be stressed." It's good to be stressed sometimes. Stress gets work done. Stress makes money. Stress makes progress sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes it does. So understand that sometimes you're going to need to operate in areas, or operate during times where you have a lot of stress. Operate in times of high stress. And then, because of that, you are going to earn yourself the ability to operate in low stress times. So look at stress as a signal. Don't look at it as something very negative. And acknowledge allow yourself to acknowledge that when you're stressed out, it means that you're doing a lot. And oftentimes, it means that you're doing a lot of the right things. But sometimes you just need to make one little small change, or one little small addition, and you will feel more at peace, and that stress will be gone. So, yeah, don't get comfortable with stress, but understand that stress isn't horrible as long as you manage it correctly. So, stress is a signal. Use it like that. Yeah.